Hey everyone, Ricardo here with Diverse Solutions, and I'm with
Krisstina Wise.
with the Goodlife Team in Austin, Texas, right?
That's right.
So, Krisstina, your session today, you led two discussions. Your session today, you talked about how technology is shaping the way we communicate with buyers and sellers.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think today's agent needs to do to kind of stay on the cutting edge? What are some of the challenges they're facing, and how can they adapt to all of the new technology and things that we're learning here today at REtechSouth?
Well, I think the first thing to realize is that fundamentally what is happening is that the way we behave as consumers, you and I, is shifting. And we're shifting from the way business is already done to changes that are happening very quickly. And what's happening is that consumers, which is all of us, we're moving everything to the web. So what we do, where we start, is always now on the web. And that means where we start to find directions is how I got to Starbucks this morning before I spoke. I needed my Starbucks.
Mm-hmm.
So where'd I go? I went to my phone. When we want information about a business or a new technology or a new restaurant, we tend to go to the web first.
We ask our
go to
friends.
the web now for everything. So I think what we have to really understand is that means something to our industry. What it means is that our future buyers and sellers are on the web. So we have to ask ourselves the question is, how are we going to go find them? And hopefully what we're here today is to come home by being able to better answer that question.
Now, tell me a little bit about your brokerage. You mentioned that you provide a lot of education to your individual agents by attending a lot of these events. Obviously, that's important to you.
Right.
Do you think other brokers should be doing the same, or do you think it's a mistake to have the agents go out and learn on their own? Why wouldn't you encourage your agents to go out and learn on their own versus coming out here yourself?
Well, I don't discourage them by any means. I think education is key. What I do, though, is I have a belief system of lead by example. And so if I'm going to be asking my agents to make changes and for them to reinvent and for them to learn and take on the challenge of all this new technology, and someone like me, I'm not like you. This technology is overwhelming. It's new. I'm not the technology guru. I've had to learn. So for me, I thought if I'm going to be asking my agents to make the change, then I have to make the change first as the broker. So I'm here to learn first and then take home what I'm learning. But also one thing that I think is that even for myself, this is all too much for one person. As much as I know today, after really being involved in the technology, digital side of real estate now for the last few years, it's way too much for me. And so I couldn't imagine how challenging it might be for those that aren't as far as ahead like where I am right now. So with that said, what we're doing at the Goodlife Team is we work to produce or to provide most of the technology that we as the company use and think will be required for them to succeed at the level that they wish to succeed. So they don't necessarily have to come learn about the newest widgets or WordPress plugins or what template website or what IDX solution or what social search. They have that all packaged at home in one system, and then what we work with them is to work with them and teach them and actually be side by side and showing them how to use these.
How to put them to best use.
How to put them to best use. And some of our agents use them better than others. But at the end of the day, 100% of my agents are engaged in all of the technologies that we use.
And you lead by example day in, day out.
And day in, day out. I don't ask them to do anything I'm not willing to do on my own. And that's why I'm here, because I have more to learn.
Well, Krisstina, where can we find you online?
Goodlifeteam.com. And
Awesome.
Twitter is at Krisstina Wise and at Goodlife Team. And then Facebook, you can find me at Goodlife Team as well.
Awesome. Thank you for spending some time with us.
Thank you.